looking to fleece them up my piece. If you're trying to divide us, still count my blessings. Lessons by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. With your energy harness, if I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. Devin Duvernay to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Staying grounded with Swift. He's out near midfield and still going. Past the 35. 20. 15. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 6-0 lead right away. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. It's still basically a full 17 games to go. But so far, so good.
Got to pay off all of that offseason work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason, training camp, all of it. And you can't do it much better than that.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. Off play action. It's McCarthy. It's a turnover on his first pass of the season. And the Bears are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
These drives quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go. Here we go.
Working from the gun, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact. How about that? He gets to add a field goal to his extra point. And 2 series in, he knows he's played a big role in this one.
This away. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. First carry here for Aaron Jones. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
2nd down carry for Jones. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of a defense.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Flushed out of the pocket. The Bears close it in, and they'll get him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, he's got a pick. He's now got a sack. I know we don't have hat tricks like hockey or soccer, but if he can recover a fumble before the game ends, why don't we invent a new stat and consider a defensive hat trick or something like it?
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got room to roam here. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. He takes this down to the 24-yard line. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
From the 24. Pierce brought in. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. Play action, McCarthy. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. It's a 10-0 ball game. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. It's Vikings ball as we return for the second, and they've got to be thinking points here. Jones. And he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Vikings cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Things going well so far. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Blitz coming for Williams. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Swift. He stopped just before he can move those chains. That brings up 4th and short.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. 4th down, Williams. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Coaches challenge him to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
It's fourth and a considerable distance. McCarthy to throw for it. Big strike here to Moore. And he's going to go down well short of where they needed him to get to. That decision to go for it on fourth does not pay off.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
First down, here's Swift. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Williams from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Ready, sit up. LeBron, slam left. Go.
A give left side to Johnson. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
2nd and 10 now. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So early movement for the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. You know, great zone defenses in basketball, you think about them through the years, they trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate a pocket because there's nowhere for the quarterback to go.
He finds a doomsday downfield. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
That's good.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
A handoff left for Swift. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Ready, sit up.
Williams set to pass. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Harrison Smith with the INT.
Hey, Kate, you know as a quarterback, every decision he makes got a consequence. Some good, some bad. That one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays dearly.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. 1st and 10. It's McCarthy. Looking underneath. It's Jones. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, Man, is it difficult on the defense.
Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38. Back to throw it. He's going to push one deep down the right. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. See what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Moore with a return. This makes it up to the 25. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a gain of 4. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. He rolls to his right. And that's complete. Here's Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. On play action now. McCarthy. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he won't escape. The Bears take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This guy, Kate, he can create. He really is good out there. He's skilled when it comes to getting outside the pocket, which makes it all the more impressive. They contained him so well when he was clearly looking to generate something with his legs.
Quick slant to Hawkinson. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
From the gun, Jones gets it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Jones again on second down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1. And now they're left with 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Great, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Completed right side to Addison. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Now McCarthy. He's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead. Set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Williams on the play action. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Ready to hold on.
Working from the gun, Williams. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He set up the screen here to Swift. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. That's good for a Bears first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Running with Swift out of the gun. He breaks the tackle. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Ready to go.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. And he gets this forward to the 19. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, they'll run. A nice little run there, gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect run. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Ready, set.
Jumps in up the middle. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears needing 4 points. All right, they need 7 here on third down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Looking to throw. Can't convert on third. That's to the ground and incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And now a 4th down staring right at him.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Has his man caught by Odunze. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
Ready, set, hold on.
Johnson can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Brings up second and goal at the Vikings 3-yard line.
Ready, set.
Setting up to pass. It could be a punch. It's intercepted. And the Vikings make the play that should win them this game.
Yeah, I totally get it. You pass it here because that's what's comfortable. Largely, it's what you did to get down inside the red zone. But so often, what works in theory doesn't work in practice, and it can lead to some pretty nasty results.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy on the sneak. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room and no margin for error.
Dive up the middle. And scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Jones trying the left side. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Now we'll see Ryan Wright come on for the Vikings to punt this away on 4th. And they could elect to just take the safety here. Short drop, but he still gets away a very good punt. That's played at the 43. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. They look to throw it. Escapes the pocket. going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. So it'll be second down.
What is up?
Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Vikings make the play that should win them this game. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. I'm going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. I said that out loud?
That was out loud, yeah. No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. They take a knee, and their season has begun exactly how they wanted it to, with a win. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this.
I had a dream, I had a vision, I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burned bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Whoa, you won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling. Like you won't break me,